Hello and welcome. It's Majin Bob again. This time we're going to be doing part 2 of the, I guess, I'm not too sure exactly what to call this, but this is part 2. Now we're going to be talking about Ghostblade again. And again, we're not going to talk about my play, we're going to talk about the opponent's play. Okay? We're going up against Bronze this time. So a little bit lower than last time. Now, before every single round, or I should say before every single game, I allow the opponent to kind of test out the waters, essentially, to see exactly how good they are. And then in the next match, I turn it up. Okay, so we're ready to start. And obviously, like last time, I'm just gonna have you watch this time the entire match. I'm not gonna go between rounds, because that way we could just keep it, centered on just focusing on what do we need to do. So let's do this.
The stage attracts a new challenger. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight! The stage attracts a new challenger. Round one. Fight! Round two. Fight!
Obviously, at the very beginning of this, I enjoy this button. Okay, I like the approach of it, but again, I always want to see exactly what the opponent is gonna do. So, and I like this right here. punishing a whiffed button with this move leads to a lot of damage. Again, I'll say it from last time. If you whiff down S, he's very vulnerable. So don't whiff it too much. Now, something to be a little note here. That combo doesn't work on anyone else except large characters, okay? And those large characters are Lost Warrior, Vanguard, and Crusader. So, I'm not too sure exactly if that was a misinput because he does put a back here, but he drops it and I go in for essentially the kill or the hit, better known. I like this because although he had ample time to actually punish me, because that move, if you whiff it, again, you can't cancel it until the last hit, and you have nothing else except just God to just help you out in that situation. But a grab here is not too bad because it leaves you at least plus, but you could have gotten a little bit more damage had he just pressed the button and not panicked. I love the fact that he knows how to get out of it, but you gotta block. You gotta see that coming. Another panic throw. I think this guy needs to kind of step away from the panic throw. And this is just gonna lead into another panic throw, I guess you could say. But it's just gonna lead back to the corner. I like the pressure. Distance is something we need to work on. It looks like he was late on the block button, but I mean, it happens, so. And that time, I think he had the right idea to press a button. I guess he just did it slow. He just didn't fast enough. So he's got to have a little bit of, a little bit more time on the meteors there. But honestly, had he been faster, he probably would have won this round. All right, now to the next round. Okay, so a backdash at the start, but something he should have realized is that he's no longer in range to do this dash, this what is it called again? I don't know, the swift strike, whatever this is called. I don't remember. Anyways, forward S. He's not in range to do this move. And what happens? A punish. Now, I kind of dropped the combo there, but I mean, that happens. However, he goes for another grab situation. And I'm not too sure if this guy does it on reaction or he's just... Because I'm well out of grab range if you look at it. I am well out of grab range. So you need to understand when grab is going to hit and when grab is not going to hit. I hate crouch B. That's all I gotta say. I hate how low it just puts him there. Anyways, I like that he's firing back. Not, well, actually he does. No, wait, hold on. I think that was just me. Yeah, he fires back, but maybe he's just trying to option select, and sometimes that AB becomes a throw, I guess. But anyways, I like the attempted use of his strike, the forward S, but you gotta hit it. Now that's something you gotta realize. When Ghostblade does that, any light, hell, even a medium could, or actually A or B, God, A or B could easily punish that move. So, you know, don't be afraid to press buttons after that move. You gotta realize when you have white life and the player can go into conversion though. That is something you need to be aware of. But I do like this pressure. Very, very good use of the teleport into the grab. Very good pressure, honestly. Although he probably could have just let the S, the neutral S, just go a little bit longer, just to get, you know, a little bit more guard damage. But it's nothing more than a nitpick. But this right here, you gotta realize this. You're a Ghostblade player. You should know that there is a little gap here. So that is something you need to fill that gap. Okay? You gotta fill that hole with some button. Okay? So that's just a little, I guess you could say, a slight oversight on his side. But, you know, hey, it's gonna happen like that sometimes. I like the guard cancel because that's a good thing. However, this is something I have to kind of stress, is that after you do a guard cancel, especially as Ghostblade, you are plus. Press a button, press something to make your opponent respect the wake up. Okay? You have a lot of long range options, and you'll see that it comes up again. Just classic mix up. And this is what I was talking about. Just press a button. After you see that, and if you don't see the player conversion, punish it. So, I'm going to go to the next game. Alright, interesting use of the light. And honestly, I don't know exactly what's going on my side. I think that's just, you know, how the replay system is. But yeah, I did do just a teleport. And you got to be a little bit quicker on the blocks. So it's a very hard mix-up. Once you start getting lower to the ground, it's a very hard mix-up to react to. Okay, so what happened here? This is a very deceiving block string. Okay, let me go back a little bit. So this move right here, that move where Ghost is raising his sword upwards, is a very, very big block. It has a lot of blocks done on it. And let me put it to you this way. This move from Ghost is so big. Okay, I can teleport to the other side and you're still in block stun. So that's a lot of block stun, you know. So yeah, this is a very deceiving move right here. And it's something you had to block everything. Otherwise, just use the the guard cancel to get out of it. Okay, so obviously I'm turning up the heat mostly because I'm kind of showing him how Ghost Blade can work, essentially. And that's why I'm going a little bit more with it. The only thing I'd say is that if you're going to try and guard cancel, block first. Okay, so he's doing a good job here of just trying to get me off. But again, I was saying earlier that if you're going to guard cancel, press a button to make me respect your wake up, right? What happens? This happens. You need to press a button, not after I get up, before I get up, okay? So he had a good chance to come back if he was just, a little bit more aggressive on the button usage. A good button to use there. Guess what? The new buffed down S. Down S right there is a good button to use because you can cancel it into your teleport and then start up a whole nother can of worms. So again, that's a very good tool to use, but you gotta press it, okay? Don't let your opponent get up for free, all right? Unless you have a plan. Going to the next game. Aha, so this is gonna come back again. Remember what I was talking about in the very first part where you have to learn how to hit confirm this move? Again, you have to hit confirm this move. This is not something that you get away for free. This is a very damaging move if punished. So again, and I'm not gonna sit and kind of spout out nonsense that are like, oh, you gotta keep doing it and blah 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 blah. Like, I don't hit confirm it all the time, okay? I mess up with it every now and then. The only difference is that, I force my opponent to not press a button during those during those times because honestly, they just kind of forget, They're always worried about other things. In this situation, however, if you're gonna do it at the very beginning, I would suggest teleporting. You did it earlier, just teleport. There's nothing wrong with it. So that's all. Again, with the mix-up, I mean, I'm not gonna say it's easy to block, so and this is just triple overhead. This is literally a triple overhead. So, I mean, what can you do in that situation but just, understand that I'm in the air, might as well just hold up back for the entirety of it, right? It looks like he tried to do a guard cancel. I'm not too sure exactly when though. Let's look at it. So jump right here and he converts right here. So he tried to do it earlier. Wait a minute. Is that the right way? Is he doing it the wrong way? Because you're supposed to go forward there. Or does that mean he's going forward, but he's not? I'm not too sure. No, I think he has it wrong. He's not pointing. I don't know, actually, because, it looks like he's trying to guard cancel, but he doesn't get it. Where's the other time he guard cancels? I'm trying to look real quick. Here? He did do it the wrong way. He wasn't paying attention. He did it the wrong way. He tried to guard cancel, but he doesn't understand that when you block, you have to push forward and then guard cancel. Or convert, or whatever. So, he did it the wrong way. You gotta remember which side you're on. So, he could have gotten out of that situation, but he kind of had a little mental lapse. So, I'm not gonna blame him on that, but, you know, it is forward, not back. Okay? You have to block and then press forward, convert. Alright? So, to summarize this player, this guy is actually solid. He's really, really solid. I would say that a lot of his mistakes come from just being over anxious to, I guess, overwhelm the opponent, because he grabs a lot, especially when he's getting back up. Now, in this one, he kind of stopped that habit really, really quickly. But the other thing I would say is that, you know, you gotta understand your strengths, okay, at pressure. You gotta know where the weaknesses lies when you're doing pressure. And that's a very hard thing to do, okay? Because there's a lot of block strings that can easily be dealt with by just doing a guard cancel. This is one of those interesting territories where you need to put a little bit of more thought into how you attack the opponent, okay? Because what I do right around here, okay? So we go through this, yada, yada, yada. Okay, right here, right? What is my thought process here? Well, I'm going low, right? If my opponent rolls, I'm quick enough to press another light to essentially hit them, right? But if they block and guard cancel, well, I'll take the guard cancel, right? But maybe not anymore because guard cancel got buffed significantly. So who knows on that side. Now again, this right here is the same situation except a little bit faster because I just wanted to change it up, right? Now he blocks it, which is good, but he forgot to go the other way to guard cancel. Now this one is just me going, okay, he blocked that overhead. I don't have to worry about anything right now. If he guard cancels, so be it, right? I have enough life lead to deal with it. I don't necessarily care about his guard cancel, okay? I'm forcing him to guard cancel anyways, right? Now, here's the other thing. He doesn't understand that this move right here is an overhead, right? Or maybe he just forgot in that little bit of time because I was about to land. Muscle memory is a thing where when you see someone go up in the air, you tend to just block up, and then once they get low to the ground, you go, oh, he's gonna land. I might as well just put, down back. That didn't happen with this. Maybe it was something like that. But what was I gonna do afterwards? Well, I would land and then go into an MP move because I get a free turn essentially. Now, again, pressure situations are tough to work with. This is where you gotta learn how to understand the matchup of yourself. Is I need to know my own gaps. If I know my own gaps, I know what I can do with those gaps. And if someone exploits those gaps, I can also exploit that because I can bait them into doing something. So for this player, I would say, you're already on the way. Just keep playing. You're fine. You're really fine. Although I would say there's a few bad habits you have with pressing a lot of, A, B, A, B, A, B at the same time. So that AB right there, if you can see it on the top or at the left side right there, yeah, that's a habit you need to kind of not do, right? Because Ghostblade is a defensive character first. He's what I would kind of classify as he's a little bit of a counter hit kind of character. Okay, you want to be able to just exploit the weaknesses of your opponent. So, and you want to overwhelm them. Okay, and if you work on your defense more than your offense, trust me, you'll see a steadier rise in your, not just your play, but just overall in this game. So that's all I got for you guys for today. I will be trying to get out a 2023 goals for this channel, so look out for that. I'm not too sure exactly when because I'm a procrastinator, so yeah. Anyways, I hope you enjoy this. Leave a like if you like it, and if you want to know a little bit more about what it is that this player can do, I mean, you could just ask in the comments, and I'll see you later. Peace.